gotta figure out the mic.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Oh shoot.
Oh. You also need to
Sorry. Look how clear our camera is today, guys. Guys, look at the setup.
I know we're in a different spot. We're trying to. There it goes.
There you go.
Oh wait.
Bro, why is it glitching? Wait, clear it.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, not anymore. Hey, guys. Sorry, maybe going on. Yeah, just hold it like that. It's not even picking up any sound.
Like that.
Where's the one that you would use before?
Hello?
Is it not working?
It's like the farthest.
Being goofy.
Okay.
Anyway.
I think I got it.
I gotta hold it the whole time.
I'll hold it like that. I can see it moving though.
Huh?
I can see it moving though.
Yeah, I think we're good. Hopefully it'll stay good. Okay, hi everybody.
Hi guys.
Welcome to Narra. I don't know if we should be calling this Rooted in Narra or Narra.
I think Narra.
I still like Narra because
Sorry, I saw it. Like, there we go.
it's just simple, but the fact that we're representing a tree.
Yeah, you gotta say rooted.
You gotta say Rooted in Narra, but I don't know, the podcast is just Narra.
Welcome to R-I-N. Rin. Welcome to Narra.
So anyway, welcome to episode 2 of our podcast. If you're coming back from last week, thank you so much for coming out to watch us. It's weird because I keep looking at the computer,
Yeah, but
except the camera's up there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, look up there. So,
Sorry, ignore that. But anyways, we are going to be recapping
yeah, I think
what we
we're,
did
yeah.
last episode.
So last episode, go ahead.
We discussed how much influence does your friends play in the people you choose to be friends with or date, and how the role of social media plays in the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we kind of uncovered a few things. We uncovered about how I met my husband.
Yeah, that goes on to the topic of social media in the 90s.
Yeah.
We discussed that, like MySpace, and
how
how
what do you
it
call that?
was
The
with
phone?
Yeah, Party Line,
Party Line.
MySpace. We had Friendster back then, and then we started. Like I think around when you guys were born, that's when Facebook started really like getting huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
And then how I met my husband, which not my husband, her husband. And that's what I don't know. I said it like that, but that goes into this social media in the 90s. You already like just said that. We did what we switch genders, pros and cons about being a boy or a girl.
And
That's what we did.
yeah, that one kind of was super weird because you started talking about periods.
Yeah, period, just like stuff like that, but it was kind of like crazy. And the last thing is guilty pleasures, like for instance, maybe like removing your socks under the covers, or flipping your pillow to the cold side, or removing your bra after a day. Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, that's everything that we covered last week. So when you guys have a chance, check that episode out. You can catch it on YouTube. I'm not sure if it probably shows on our Twitch.
It'll show, yeah.
Yeah. Again, very. Oh, also, I figured out what the word is. The word.
Yeah.
It's rudimentary.
Rudimentary.
Where it's just very like basic, very like minimal, very.
Yeah, and wasn't that the name for last podcast?
No, I used the other word, and now I can't remember what the other word is.
It's just like changing the word, exchanging.
But yeah, that word we were looking for last week was rudimentary.
Okay.
So anyway.
So, since Sunday, we came up with new topics.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're just
Actually, I'm kind of excited about this because I wanted to bring something up. But go ahead.
Okay. So, we have a list of topics here. I'm going to try not to look at the phone too much, but the first question is, what quality or qualities attract you to being friends with somebody? I guess like what friendship traits.
Yeah, basically.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Anybody already have something on their mind?
Do you want to go start? You can do start. I don't know. I feel like one that's kind of like a given is just like loyalty, but then at the same time loyalty. I think it's just all revolves around loyalty. Is like the big part.
Well, I was okay. Like think back to when you guys first started school, or like as far as you can remember. When you were selecting your friends as a young child, what type of people were you?
I don't remember selecting them.
You don't
Yeah, you just became friends.
Really?
Yeah.
But you didn't like, or okay.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, are you like honest or something?
Let me rephrase it then. What type of people were you trying to avoid? Or what type of kids were you trying to avoid?
I feel like that makes it better. I think it's probably the loud ones. Like I didn't like, you know how class clowns?
Yeah.
Like those goofy people. Like I didn't, cause like I was shy.
Yeah.
So like I didn't want to associate myself with like loud class clowns. I feel like respect is like the biggest one, but like not just respect to me, but how they treat like
Teachers,
yeah,
especially teachers.
I know I didn't want to be friends with somebody if they were like hella rude to their teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like hella like, wow, that's somebody I avoid.
Yeah.
And somebody I don't avoid is probably like, you know, if they show, you know, like they're being nice to you, like they talk to you first, and like, you know, like they're being honest about their answers, not being fake. How about you?
If I think back to when I was a kid. Okay. Do you remember if you guys were the ones that approached people, or did people approach you and then you ended up becoming friends with them? Or were you the one seeking a friend, or did somebody seek you out?
I think
Like think about your friendships now, especially like for you, Athena, because you've been friends with like Tiff and Liana and them for so long.
Yeah.
You know? So do you remember, did you go up to them? Or did they come up to you?
I honestly don't remember.
What about you, Lay? Because what's her name has been your friend for a while too. Busy and Alexis too, right?
Yeah.
Alexis went to
G-Dub. I don't really remember that, but I remember going to Miss Aliki because she was like the new kid in town, and I wanted to make friends with the new
she was a
kid.
new kid?
Yeah, she came in second grade.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, let's just make friends, you know. So
I don't remember ever going up to Samak. I think for sure I was not the type of person that would approach.
yeah.
No,
Mine was like
to
50-50.
be friends.
Mine was definitely 50-50. Like I would go up and they would come up. Like it was like,
Even in high school, like I went to high school with a couple of friends that I like grew up with, like from kindergarten, middle school, and then high school. But I ended up being friends or close friends to students that I didn't grow up with. To kids that I didn't grow up with. Like my circle of friends, or like you know, I just went out with them last weekend. They all didn't go to TRP, and they all didn't go to George Washington. I think they all went to Fernando, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. But I can't remember. It's so sad. You know how old you're getting when you can't remember that far back anymore. Like,
what's the max, the minimum you can, or the max you can think?
I mean, I can remember some things, but
I
don't remember if I approached Elaine or if I approached Dee back then, or if, you know.
Did you meet them like in elementary or
I
was like in middle school? Like both of them. Was it
It was all high school.
Oh, it's all high school.
I mean, I still have friends from like.
So they weren't from TRP.
But they were not from TRP. No.
Oh. Because all of my friends have been with me since
W.
Yeah. It's weird.
But you don't remember if you approached them or if they approached you?
No. Yeah, I don't remember.
So of those friends, what traits would you say they all have in common?
Just loyalty, I guess.
I think for me, I tend to drift to people that are empathetic. you know, not empathetic. I like them to be good listeners also. Like,
Yeah.
very good listeners, and then can also give output. You know, when you like talk to them about things, they'll give you feedback. It's kind of not like a one-way thing.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I don't
Okay,
know.
what about do you guys when you're finding friends, do you steer towards somebody that is like you or somebody that's not like you? Like, do you try to find traits in yourself when you're looking? Definitely in myself. I feel like if I can find traits of people that is like myself, it's easier to get along with them because you get along with yourself. Like if you had like a doppelganger of you with like the same personality,
You don't think you get sick of them?
no. Hey. I don't think so.
I mean, like, I wouldn't want them like to be the exact opposite,
Yeah.
but I also wouldn't want them to be the exact same thing. Because, I mean, like when I think about it, I don't know if I would be friends with me.
Really? Okay. Ooh, that's a good question too. Would you be friends with yourself if?
Would you be friends with yourself? Now in retrospect, now you're looking back.
I feel like I would. Yeah.
I think you would for sure.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably for
sure.
sure.
Well, you said that.
Yeah, I would be a friend with myself. Like thinking about how
I don't know. I don't know if I would be friends with me.
Why?
I feel like I have resting bitch face.
Oh. No, like in traits wise.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I wouldn't approach me because I already have that RBF.
So it's already like it's done.
So it's like because I would never, like, yeah.
Check the chat.
But then somebody's on chat. I can't see. I don't know why your phone's all the way over there.
Sorry,
It's like,
go check.
Here, grab your phone thing.
I don't know. Oh, it's Justin.
Oh,
Hi, Justin.
So, yeah, but I totally have RBF. I think I have RBF, guys.
You do?
Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Like some days it's like you're unapproachable.
Both of you do.
Yeah.
Because I asked my friends and I was like, do I have an RBF? And they're like, yeah, you do. So, wow. Thanks for
Well, we
that.
know who you got it from.
Yeah, well,
So-
we know who.
Just because you have an RBF or what?
Well, I
I
don't
think your
know.
personality is pretty cool.
Yeah, but I think that's because when you
Are
get
you
to
just
know
not
me,
compatible with yourself?
I don't know.
Not compatible with yourself.
I don't know what it is. But yeah, I would second guess being friends with me if I look back.
That's interesting.
Now, another question is, would you guys be friends with me if you were
Well, that goes into
if
the
you were
next
in
question.
high school with me? Yeah.
So the next question was, would you be friends with us at our age, or
I think
would the girls be friends with me?
I don't know if I'd be friends with my mom. I don't. That's just like, I'm not trying to be mean.
no, it's okay. You can say whatever you want here. I'm not going to take anything personal, but I would agree.
I think
I would agree because I don't think I would be friends. I would be friends with you, but you would be like an acquaintance. We wouldn't be like close friends.
Yeah.
But I don't know because you kind of also remind me of Auntie Elaine.
Oh. Huh. No, I don't know because like, no, this is not like supposed to be like.
I'm not taking anything personal.
Yeah, you're not gonna take anything personal. I know, but I feel
We're
like
just discussing here.
I don't know if we'd be friends, but I feel like I'd regret not being friends with you. If that makes sense. Because like I don't know, because like with your personality, I feel like you're very straight up, and you'll tell me like honestly, you don't have to. You're not putting any like walls.
But I don't know, you know.
And I'm like scared of those kind of people.
Yeah.
That just freaking like.
like
pounce on
are
you.
in your.
But
in
you
your
need
face.
that in your life.
Yeah.
So like.
You need like Layla's like that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you need like
like no filter kind of thing.
You need somebody.
No
to,
sugarcoating
You
anything.
need someone to like put you in your place sometimes.
I don't know if my friends see me like that as that person.
My
I
friends
wonder.
definitely see me as that.
As that.
Yeah.
Really?
That's interesting.
Like sometimes they go to me for their problems and I'll be like if they're like if I notice that they're in the wrong, I'm gonna tell them like you're in the wrong for that. Like I'm like I literally tell them and then yeah, I think that's what steers them away from not telling me their problems, because they're scared of me being too super honest to them.
Is that a good quality or bad quality?
I think it depends on the person. If you
super honest. I don't even know if like.
It depends on the person. I feel like if, let's say, there's like this sweet person, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, there's nothing wrong in the world. And then when you meet like me, like low filter, they're gonna be like, ew, like you're really mean.
Yeah.
But like somebody that's like, that takes criticism and takes criticism good, being my friend is good to them. So it really depends on the person,
Yeah.
Like it's either you like it or not.
Yeah, I guess so. Now I'm wondering. I gotta ask my friends how was it?
Yeah.
Being
Your
friends.
Huh.
Would I be friends with mom? Because I didn't even answer that yet.
Yeah, would you be
I
friends
feel like yes, I would, because we're kind of alike in ways, but not like super alike.
I think you guys would be friends.
But I feel like we were.
I think we're butt heads though.
Yeah.
Like
Because we're
friend of
two.
I think you guys would be like two-faced to each other.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just be honest. Like,
okay, so I feel like it's
I think
like
so too. Like I totally would like talk shit behind your back.
yeah, you would probably talk
and you would probably talk
and you
shit
would
behind
probably
my back
talk
too.
but
yeah.
it's like we're frenemies basically.
Yeah,
But I feel like if besides like all of that frenemies and stuff, I feel like we wouldn't be close. And like we would be close,
It'd be
but
a
it's
fake
like
friendship.
not
I
fake.
wouldn't say fake. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of fake if you're back.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like it's like that friendship where you're like in a class and you have no other friends but like mom, for instance. It's like that kind of friendship where it's like, oh yeah, like I only talk to her in this class and I don't talk to her out of it. Basically, because you literally said we'll butt heads. So
Yeah,
it's like,
we will butt heads. I think we definitely wouldn't be able to hang out with each other
like for a long period
like
of
for
time.
a long period of time.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like annoying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we would definitely have a lot of breaks
yes.
from each other. But I don't know. Is our relationship like that now, though?
Like,
I don't think
What?
so.
That you guys butt heads?
No,
Yeah,
I don't think we
like,
butt heads. I don't
yeah.
talk crap about my mom. I feel like I.
No, I think you do, though. Like,
Yeah?
look at me.
I'm not gonna say anything, bro. I'm not gonna.
Ain't no way
Like,
because
the
you're
other
lying right now.
No, dude, the other day when I was telling you guys to do your chores, you were hella like, just like.
I was just
You were
that day I was.
She was hella pissed off. I know. I was like, dude, you better check yourself, girl, because I'm not having
It's
that.
because it's like that day was just super
Hey,
bad. For
I'm not
me.
gonna call her out
Like,
or anything.
ayo, bro. You literally just called me out with your
I didn't
face,
even
so it's
call-
like I don't know why you're like saying all of this.
Next topic. Jeez.
Okay, next topic before it gets a little bit argument and debate over here. Okay.
Like,
Next topic is: are you having different values? Wait, are you having different values a reason to end a
are
relationship for you?
having different values.
Are having different values a reason to end a relationship for you?
Ooh,
Or
love is
friendship.
blind, guys. You gotta watch those blind.
Oh my god. We're not. I don't know. Actually, I wanted to bring that up because there's a couple of
Okay,
couple of things to
let's
uncover here.
pause. Let's time out real quick.
There is a lot of things.
First of all, get off the live if you haven't watched. If this is like spoilers to you, because I feel like they're gonna spill something. Are you talking about
On Love is Blind? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, warning. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, warning,
just
spoiler
in case.
alert.
Did you finish it?
Huh?
Did you finish it?
Did I finish those ones?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I know what happens with that one couple.
Yeah.
Anyways,
What episode are you on?
3.
Oh. Okay. Anyway.
It's really hard for me to get through it, guys.
Yeah, I know.
It's really hard.
That's why I had to skip. Like, I just watched like the first couple episodes, and then I just went to the weddings because it was like
wanna do
because
that.
you already
I feel like
know
cheating
you already
myself
know
out.
like what's going on in between. Anyway,
I haven't watched those ones, so I can't really participate in this conversation.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't
Okay.
really.
Okay.
but no,
Anyways.
you can participate
Yeah.
in this conversation because the question is, are having certain values, does it change or affect your relationship?
In a friendship?
In a
or
friendship, in a
actual-
relationship, in a friendship. I mean, a relationship could be a friendship. Yeah, so like say that you were friends with somebody
Uh-huh.
and then like you've been hanging out. I don't know. You know what I'm finding with this generation, guys, is that they don't really like get to know each other, like really each other. Because when I asked Athena about questions about some of her friends, like some questions that I think are very basic,
Like what?
she doesn't know answers to. Like, well, okay, I'm gonna use Aiden as an example.
Okay.
Like when I
on
asked
this
you,
live, hi Aiden.
Hi.
Hi.
like when I ask like certain questions about him that I think that I don't want to ask the questions because I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but I feel like there's some questions that I ask you that I feel like like you don't know the answer to, and that to me is kind of weird, especially if you are in a relationship with them.
Really?
Like that kind of relationship. Even like in a friendship, when you're like super duper close to somebody and you're like friends with somebody, and like say I ask you like, does her family go to church? Oh. And then you're like, I don't know. Like that seems like a basic thing. Like you would know what their spiritual or religious backgrounds are.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But it's like sometimes they don't want to share that. So it's like, I don't know.
Well, I feel like if you're in a relationship, there's a comfortability.
There's a comfortability. But like, what if they in general don't want to share it? Like, no matter who it is. It's kind of like depends on the person.
And then you would call them your close friend?
Well, like, it's not...
See, that seems hella weird to me. Like, especially if you're gonna... Like, for you spend so many hours talking to your friends on the phone. And sometimes I'll ask a question and it's like, I don't really know. You know, it's like, really? Like, y'all be talking on the phone hella hours to, like, the butt crack of dawn sometimes. And it's like, you don't know that about them?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes
butt crack of dawn. That's literally her.
But anyway,
I think everything we talked about is just because it's selective. Like, there's some things that are just kind of like, I guess, like awkward to address.
Like what kind?
Like, there's no perfect time to like religion. Like, where are you gonna like fit that into? You know.
Really?
I feel like family too sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like. Personally, I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I like I could tell anybody anything once like I'm comfortable with them, then I could like share whatever. And for some people that would be weird. That I'm sharing like such personal things. But anyway, going back to the values. So let's say that so you've been friends with this person, let's say for like 6 months, right? And then you find out they're a Trump supporter.
Okay.
Does that change your view of them?
It really depends. Like, honestly, because sometimes the love outweighs the values. But then there's other parts of it where it's like the values outweigh the love. It really depends.
I mean, like,
I don't know how much love
it's
I
like,
have for the person.
I don't know. I feel like there's.
Go ahead, Luke. Sorry.
I feel like there's like stuff that you can't take, like, in your. I see that comment too. Like stuff you can't take into your own hands. Like, you can't handle what, like, if you have disagreements, I mean, it's a disagreement. Like, it can't be like you can handle your own thing. Like, you know, a Trump supporter, right? It's like, are you really gonna stop being friends with them just because they have a different opinion as you?
Well,
okay. The thing.
For me personally,
yeah.
For me personally,
like Trump supporter, I'd stop being friends with them because, like, but like other stuff.
I don't know if I would stop being friends with them. It would definitely change the dynamics of our friendship, though.
Or like distance.
Yeah. Because like, especially if they're like hardcore.
Okay, if it's hardcore, that's enough. Like, I feel like
because it's like
women vote for Trump.
Because you just I just can't have a conversation with them because it's just like, you know. And what's sad about it is that when you have conversations with these types of people that are very like strong Trump supporters, or very conservative, or have conservative views about like abortion and things like that, pro-life stuff. It gets pretty heated, and I'm sure, like, in my mind, it's like, wow, you're so close-minded. You know what I mean? Like, you can't think outside box. But I'm sure the feeling is reciprocated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're thinking that I'm close-minded too, and not, you know.
I get that.
But I asked that because I read something on Reddit about... Actually, I'm going to skip that Reddit article.
Is Reddit called Reddit because you read it?
I guess so.
Oh, because I was just like thinking. Sorry, go ahead.
So anyway, I don't know if you guys heard, but the AMAs were, I think, on Sunday?
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it was on Sunday.
Is AMAs a music awards? Right?
Yeah, American Music Awards. And right before the AMAs, I'm always on TikTok, and I seen this one post that I guess Chris Brown was slated to perform at the AMAs, and I just found out, I guess,
you didn't find slated.
Like he was like booked to perform.
Oh, okay.
But at the last minute, they canceled on him.
Uh-huh.
And the TikTok that I was watching like showed his performance. Like he did, I forget what song he was gonna sing. But anyway, it was like a Michael Jackson tribute because it was I think 25 years of the Thriller album.
Uh-huh.
So he did a whole like montage of Michael Jackson songs and dancing to Michael Jackson songs with the choreography that Michael Jackson had back then. Anyway, I thought the performance was sick because, first of all, it's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson songs are classic, especially that Thriller album is so good. And all the freaking music videos that he produced back then was just
perfect.
It blew my mind. He used to like make music videos, I want to say every year, and we always would anticipate these huge premieres of Michael Jackson.
Like
videos.
a music video per year?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Or every time he like released an album. Anyway, the AMAs canceled on him.
So he didn't cancel on the AMAs?
No, the AMAs said, forget it, never mind, we don't want you to perform. After they already like choreographed this whole thing, they got dancers and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm not sure why, but people are speculating that it got canceled because of the stuff that he did to Rihanna.
Oh. But that was like in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
But people are still mad. And then, I don't know if you caught this also, that he actually won Best R&B Male Artist for the AMAs. And
this year?
This year.
Oh.
That he was supposed to perform it. But he didn't go, obviously, because I'm sure he was probably like, upset. Forget this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, y'all don't want me to perform? Bye, I'm not going to show up to the AMAs. So anyway, he wins the award, and Kelly Rowland was the one that presented it, and she accepted the award for him. But when she was like saying that, I'm accepting this award on behalf of Chris Brown, so many people in the audience were like, boo, like booing. And
wait,
like
is the AMAs like an actual audience, or is it like all
it's like
celebrities?
No, it's
it's an actual audience.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and there's music, celebrities and whatnot on there, but she shushed them.
Shushed.
Yeah, like she was like, oh no, like
Yeah.
And basically like backing up Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Naturally, you got the people that are like, what the hell? You're really like backing up Chris Brown after he did all that shit to Rihanna. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that are upset. But then there's a lot of people that are like, come on, dude, give the brother a chance. You know what I mean? Like, that was in the past. Like, people change. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So, I guess, what are your thoughts on that whole thing? Because I know there's a lot of women out there that are like, they're like real gung-ho about being a woman and not being abused and blah blah blah. But I feel like that whole Chris Brown thing, you really never should hit anybody, period.
Like, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter
what did he do? Like,
apparently, I don't know, they were in the car or something, and then they got into an argument.
They were dating.
They were dating. They got into an argument, and he hit her.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if he hit her a few times.
Okay.
But I also read somewhere that...
And this happened when?
I don't know. So many years ago. Maybe, I don't even know if it's more than 10 years ago.
We were born already?
Yeah, I think you guys are born. But anyway, he hit her. And yes, there is no reason for you to hit somebody.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
there
were stories, or there's rumors going around that she also kind of
abused him too.
Verbally abused. I think she even hit back, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
So it's like,
even.
But there are like women out there that use that the fact that they're women.
Yeah.
They use that. You know what I mean? To like the whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm sure that he was a drunk too, and he did all kinds of shit. But she also did all kinds of shit too. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, you can't. I don't think it's fair for you to play the female card or the victim card when you're also doing it too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's stupid. And then
you think a lot of those females are abusing their feminism?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of them out there. And then now we're going into the Love Is Blind thing.
Oh god.
Because they're spoiler alert again. I don't know if y'all watch Love Is Blind.
Spoiler.
It's really it's really horrible television, but sometimes it's nice to see people's
reality TV is like really horrible.
Yeah,
Love Is Blind is good. Let's be honest.
I don't know.
Reality TV is horrible.
Anyway, there's a chick on there, and I mean you see the dynamic of the relationship. I think his name is Cole, and then the other girl is Xana. Yeah, and they call her Zay.
Yeah.
Cole and Zay, we'll say. And you can tell Cole is kind of like a douchebag. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes he's not thinking, and to me he just seems like
what's a douchebag?
Like, he's just
stuck up.
He's not stuck up. Like, his type is like
hot.
Yeah, hot blonde.
They're very shallow.
Very like not. Yeah, I guess so.
Because they can't get deep.
Yeah,
they're more like on the energetic, like surface. Side.
Right. And so anyway, he meets Zay in these pods. They get together. He ends up falling in love with her personality without even seeing her. Mm-hmm. And then when they finally meet in person, well, he proposes to her and she accepts, so now they're going to get married. And then when they finally meet in person, he's not like, oh, she's ugly. Yeah. She's just not his typical type.
Uh-huh.
But he still says, oh, she's cute and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, you can see Zay, like, from the get-go, she just is very pessimistic. She already has that self-image issue.
Uh-huh.
Where she's like, oh, I'm never going to be pretty enough, or I'm not going to be as pretty as this girl,
uh-huh.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not something that Cole put in her.
Yeah.
I feel like that was already part of her personality.
Okay. Right.
And so anyway, she goes on, they go on, and then you'll see, like, occasionally, like, Cole, will just make a stupid ass, like, guy remark about, like, what she's eating, like, oh, you should,
like, you're really eating that?
Yeah, do you really want to eat that? And, like, for someone that's already, like, self-conscious and already, like, just, like, down on herself, of course she's gonna think, like, it's, like, bigger. But, yeah. But the way that she made it sound was, like, he was just the most awful person. And so anyway, they go on, and then at the wedding day, she's still playing like, oh, I'm gonna say yes to you, blah blah blah, right?
Even though, like,
I
don't know.
And then, but she's receiving she feels like she's receiving this negativity from Cole. Like, she takes it. The thing is that she takes it throughout the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And then at the end, when, like, you're supposed to say I do.
She said I don't.
She said not only does she say I don't, but she humiliates him in front of everybody. Like, everybody.
Like, what is
the way that she says, oh my god, the things that she said, it was just like, really? Like, I get that you feel that way, but you really dragged his ass all the way up to this altar
and completely
called him out afterwards. What kind of person does that make you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it just makes you look like a bad guy.
Well, yeah, and then I was like, seriously? Like, why did you even drag this along? If you already like were feeling like he's, you know, like putting you down and stuff and making you feel that way, like why'd you ride that whole time?
Yeah.
You know?
It's hella fake.
Hella fake. I was so mad at that. Like I understand where she's coming from, but it's like you have a level of responsibility in this too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you can't just be like the princess here, you know what I'm saying?
Something like that. And then to top it off, when you like watch the reunion show, then you got all the other girls like backing her up, and it's like, for real, dude, all of you girls are messed up.
Yeah.
You know, like all of you guys are self-loathing people. Like, oh my god, it was.
Yeah, but then if it happens to a male, they're not gonna like have the same like.
And I felt bad for the guy. I'm not saying that he's not the bad guy in this.
Yeah. They both play a part.
Yeah, but they both played a part, and the fact that her and then the rest of the women on there were kind of like
upsetting.
Like, yeah, girl.
And just be like throwing around the whole feminism thing. It's like, come on, dude, for real? Like, you're a fucking bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say.
Okay. Explicit content.
Explicit content. I cuss in front of my girls all the time.
Where's my? She's not
and
ashamed.
I'm not ashamed of. Well, I kind of am. I don't know how many parents like cuss in front of their kids like I do. I really have a sailor's mouth.
We discussed this in the first episode, the very first episode.
Did we? Oh yeah, we did.
And it was not saved. But we don't.
Yeah, they surprisingly, for as much as I cuss out or cuss all the time, they surprisingly don't have as bad of a sailor's mouth. At least not in front of me. I'm not sure how they are.
Okay, at school is a different story, but we'll
okay. But anyway, my point in the whole thing is that if I freaking found out that, you know, one of my girls were like that, yeah, like play. I mean, like.
Well, would you unfriend them?
Oh, totally unfriend them.
Oh, you like block them?
Totally unfriend them. Like, I mean, like that's toxic. What she was doing is extremely toxic.
I feel like she took it too far. I mean, like obviously she like, far. But it's like
it's one thing to like, I don't know. It was just
no. She made like the littlest.
Very manipulative.
Yeah, she made the littlest problem. Like they could have just handled it by himself, but she had to drag him all the way to the altar and humiliate him.
Like even at the reunion show, she was like talking about how
like she was so salty.
Yeah, the reunion show. She was like telling everybody that, yeah, you remember that time I was holding those two cuties, you know, while we were filming it, and then you're like, oh, are you really gonna eat those cuties right now? And she's like, you know, we're about to go get dinner, right? And then he was like, I never said that to you, like the way that she was describing it. Yeah. And then they went back to that clip and played it, and he did kind of say it, but it wasn't as bad as she made it sound. And the thing is that she's telling all her friends, like, you know, she's telling her friends her side of the story. Yeah. And then the friends are just automatically like,
yeah, I agree with you.
Coming with the pitchforks, ready to like freaking hang the dude. You know what I mean? Like crucify the dude, which is so stupid. I fucking hate girls like that. Seriously, especially like.
No, what's
promiscuous really... ass girls too.
Yeah.
Like the ones that'll like they'll get with a guy and then they'll be like, oh, you know, like, you know, let's do it. You know, blah, like pushing him to do it. He doesn't want to do it. So she gets mad. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, she turns around and says, he sexually assaulted me. Uh-huh. Right? Even though she was the one that was like initiating it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then because she's like so mad that he wouldn't do it with her, now it's like, oh, you sexually assaulted me.
Uh-huh.
And then you go around telling all your friends, oh, you know, so and so sexually assaulted me, and then all the friends like are such sheep that they just freaking follow.
Yeah.
You know, this pro-feminist girl like that's like throwing out all this feminism shit and, you know, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden everybody hates the dude, and it's like, what the hell? Y'all need to get your facts straight. First of all, like, how are you just gonna like
I don't know. I feel bad for. Honestly, I feel bad for them more than I feel bad for whoever is. Like
You
the
feel
girl.
You feel more bad for the girl.
Yeah, because they're so freaking ignorant. Like
Get a grip.
Every
Get a grip.
story has two sides.
Yeah, every story. Absolutely, every story.
Has two sides, and it's up to you whether you're going to listen to one or
if you're just
listen to one of them or listen to both.
Well, yeah, that whole thing with the Love Is Blind thing was like those girls only heard her side.
Yeah. You can't do that.
And then what's worse is because they're so like now they're conditioned to like see him in this light, even if like they played, you know how they played back that whole thing, they're still like, oh, he's in the wrong.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Like what he did is horrible. Blah blah blah.
People are so ignorant.
Yeah.
It's actually like annoying.
It is very annoying.
It's very.
That's
like some type of fire.
You're right though, because you feel bad for the dude, but you also feel bad for that girl, and then all the other girls that are like seeing it that way. It's sad that once people have like a certain mindset about you, they can't change it.
Yeah.
They can't
really
change
sad,
it.
actually.
Yeah. I mean, like, growing up, that's kind of... Actually, honestly, I feel like certain people see me as... Like, in the past, I was not... I don't know, you guys probably heard all these stories from my sisters. But in the past, like, I was a very hothead. And I would just, like, fly off the handle, like, automatically. But I feel like I've made strides in myself and being more self-aware of the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm saying, that I feel like I've made a really, really good effort to, like, stop and listen to people and not, like, just, just, like, react so fast. And sometimes I'll get into, like, arguments with my sister, or even, like, with dad. Like, I'll get into arguments with them. And because they know me as the girl that flies off the handle, like, even though I feel like I'm talking to them calmly, like, they think I'm yelling.
Yeah, their mindset on you
is already fixed.
Yeah.
And they don't see... For me, it's so sad that they don't see the effort that I make to change. You know what I mean? And it's like, really, like, when you're talking calm and then, like, I'm talking calm and then their voice is being, it's like being raised and, they're getting angrier. I don't know if, like, I feel like because I'm talking calm and I'm not reacting the way that they think I'm gonna react, it makes them angrier. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so sad. But yeah. Should we move on?
Okay, next question.
That was heavy.
That was pretty heavy. But yeah, it had to be said.
Yeah.
There's like, I really like, come on guys, for real. Some people out there really, really try to change. And you have to give somebody a second chance. You can't just, like, write them off because somebody said that they act a certain way or they did something. Like, seriously, did they really do it? Did you actually ask them? I mean, and what kind of proof do you have that, like, for example, the girl that was, like, sexually assaulted? What kind of proof do you have? Like, were you even there? Like, like, all you got, it's sad because it's like, it's her word against his, because everybody's gonna believe the female.
Her,
all the
yeah.
time.
It's true.
Because it's just, what do you call it? Is it a bias?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway.
Yeah.
Next question is...
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Take a breath. Sorry.
What's the next question?
Next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh. I don't know if I see now. Like I remember, I got heated from the other one because I have such a good pet peeve, guys. Okay, but you guys go.
Wait, I want to hear. Okay, no, you, Layla,
Yeah.
you go. You go.
You go, Lay.
Okay, thanks, guys. My biggest pet peeve, like, let's start off with, okay, so I think a lot of people know this, or like, it developed. I don't like when guys call girls chicks. I just don't. It's just,
I've been saying chicks.
I know,
too.
you've been saying chicks.
Why?
I don't like when guys call girls
The B
chicks
words.
or B words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when they refer to somebody's girlfriend as a B.
Like,
That's your
yeah.
Oh, okay.
freaking
So,
hate it. It's so
Like, chicks,
annoying.
just please don't call us that. Like, that's really gross. Like, can you not, please don't.
You know what else I hate? It's like when people call, like, when I get referred to as the wifey.
Wifey?
Yeah, I hate the word wifey.
Wife me up, wife me up.
That's my wifey? No, dude, I'm your wife.
Yeah.
Like, wifey just sounds childish.
Yeah, it does.
Like, they're
Yeah.
just like playing.
Sounds
Okay.
like a pet name. Like
Yeah.
little-
Okay, and then
I
my
can't-
other
I
pet
can't do
peeve. I was speaking of pet names. I'm sorry, but like when the pet names are like Bubba's,
Please stop.
Bubba's, or like
Honey.
Baby, or Honey is not that bad.
It's actually
Baby, I think just stick to Babe. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like that's the most cash.
Bubba's, Fuzzy,
Like Fuzzy Wuzzy, like
probably.
my ladybug. I don't even know. And then
That's what I call you.
but it's not like relationship wise. Like, you know, if my significant other's calling me that, it's kind of weird because my mom called me that, so it's like weird.
Oh my god, what if they call you Shoddy?
Okay, Shoddy?
Shoddy?
No, thank you. Shorty?
Ew.
Shorty?
Shorty?
Shorty.
Shorty got okay.
What's up, shorty?
It's super. No,
Is that how guys come up to girls now? Like
What's up, shorty?
when you get hit up?
no.
I mean, like when guys hit on you. Do guys even hit on girls now? Or is it like?
They
Because
still
I
do.
don't know how like.
like
Like,
if
I mean,
you
like-
walk by, they
if
like.
you walk by. Yeah.
Oh, like bye.
Do they like cat call you?
Not really often. I don't think so.
I don't know. I just don't know. Honestly, another pet like what pet peeve like pet peeves. Like I guess, when like you ask them a question or like, okay, here's pet peeve. When like if somebody's having a problem, say like if somebody else like they're like talking and they're crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other person says, oh yeah, I had the same experience, and just goes on and on talking about themselves. That's like the worst thing that anybody can do. Like if somebody has a problem and they're crying and they're talking about what happened, and then you're gonna go in and say, oh, I had the same problem, just talk about yourself. Like how's it gonna help the other person?
Yeah.
That's
Well, I don't know.
just,
Maybe they think that because they're sharing their experience.
I don't know. I guess if they're sharing their experience, but when they over explain it, like yeah, like you can't be sad, like I wasn't sad like that. Like you have to be that's like just don't.
Yeah.
Oh, when they try to like one up you.
Yeah, they're like, I didn't be sad like I wasn't sad about that, so why are you crying about it?
But yeah, it's very invalidating.
Yeah, and
somebody
when
does
invalidating your feelings is just, please, like, that's just so childish. Like, don't even.
that. Or like
that.
where you're like, oh, like there's bigger problems.
If there's bigger problems in the world, I don't know why you're crying. Like, please,
Help,
like,
stop.
please stop. Like,
You're making
you
it
can
worse.
just get away from me. Like, literally, it's just so annoying. Like, if you do that, just please get off the live. Honestly, like, I'm sorry, dude, but you're like out. Sorry. Anyways, go ahead out there.
Biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like.
Something that-
It doesn't have to be like, you know, like heated. It can just be like, oh, socks, sandals, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, socks and sandals. Come on, that's like kind of gross.
Come on, but like Crocs. Is Crocs
What
considered
about-
sandals?
I hate
What about socks with slides?
I think socks with
and
slides.
are, yeah.
The socks with
fire.
Birks are fine for me.
Birks.
But like
That's
socks
how we
with
used to wear it
toe
in the
sandals.
90s. Socks with Birks.
But you know those like V sandals? The V? Like it's just
Flip flops.
flip flops. Like that.
socks?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't.
Please leave me alone with
Yeah.
that. Like
You try to,
literally.
like have like a little thing. Okay, well, small things. I hate wooden pencils. That's just something I just hate. Wooden
Why? Is
pencils.
it because of the way you write with it, or it's just the
Yeah,
way
I
it
think it's
Just
just
the
feels?
fact that you have to sharpen it.
Yeah,
So
just the fact-
lazy.
The fact it gets blunt, and then the fact like
Blunt.
it gives you like those little bumps on your, little right.
I got bumps on my hands even with
Mechanical?
without- Yeah, with mechanical.
Or yeah, it's you know those Transformer pencils? I don't like those because when I write, my thumb keeps on pressing the lead like reload
Oh.
button, so like it goes down. Like, that's why I don't.
You know what I hate? What pencils I hate?
What?
It's the one with the lead, and then you like pull it out and then put it underneath.
Those
are
things.
A nightmare. I hate
Why?
those things. Because I write hard.
Oh yeah.
Like I press hard when I write.
Yeah.
And then it always comes up.
Like comes out of the other side. Okay,
No,
those are just
before
annoying.
I
Those are
didn't
just
know
like
you
childish.
push it down, so I thought like after one you're done.
So you just throw it away.
Threw it away.
Now you can't get it down there.
Yeah. We have 5 minutes, guys, before it hits an hour. So go ahead and say more of your pet peeves.
Okay, now more of the like actual ones. This one gets me really heated, but I really hate when people make it obvious that they're copying you or like. Okay, I get it if it's like inspired. You're getting inspired.
There's a difference between copying and inspiration.
Yeah, but if it keeps on repeating over and over again, and you're denying it, and like, oh hell, I'm not copying you, like.
No, and especially if they do it right. Like, say you post a picture of yourself with a song, right? And they post the same picture, like the same pose and the same song, like 2 minutes later.
Do you guys have a lot of those?
That's like
What?
me
Like
copying.
copycat?
Yeah. Well, it's not like copycat. It's just it's like obvious.
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Like it really like makes me like mad. I don't know. It just makes me mad. Okay. After that, I think. Okay, this I'm fine with that as a joke, but when people make the whole locals thing, like.
You make the locals thing.
Okay, but that's a joke.
About? What is the local?
Okay, so local, like, okay, with music, locals are just like people
Like
who
local
listen
artists?
to
No.
local songs.
Like, say that you're a Bruno Mars fan. Like, oh my god, I'm a Bruno Mars fan. And they ask what's your song. You say 24 Karat Magic. And they're gonna be like, oh, you're a local. Like, you only listen to the popular songs, you don't dig deeper.
I hate that talk. Okay, I get it if it's a joke, but I hate it because I hate when people.
You do that to me, though.
No, okay, that's a joke.
It's not a joke.
I don't understand why people like invalidate popular music like it's not.
There's a reason why it's popular.
Yeah, there's a freaking reason why it's popular, and then I hate when people try to be underground or like try to be like. Whoa! It makes me so mad.
Like,
I'm sorry,
say
guys.
that like you're like you say that like let's say that you listen to like give me artists.
Or when they shame you for listening to local artists, popular music.
Yeah.
Like,
say like you listen
reason
like
why it's
say or like say that you wear a band t-shirt, right? Like say Nirvana and they say name 5 Nirvana songs. Like, dude, like can you just let people wear what they want to wear? Like it's so stupid.
Yeah, when they wear the band shirts.
Yeah, and then like name 5. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I swear.
I know who does that to you too.
That's so freaking annoying.
Yeah, like let me wear what I want to wear, and it's not bothering you. It's not bothering me. So there's really nothing to
But
do
when
here.
when they try to be like underground, just so they're different.
Yeah, like say that like I like Steve Lacy, right? And the other person goes, yeah, I've been listening to him since I was like 3.
Oh yeah,
so
that I hate too.
that is just
This is like what
grieving.
you.
Like
Yeah,
gatekeeping.
Yeah, gatekeeping. Like I've been listening
Okay,
to
well
Steve
I
Lacy since I was
gatekeep
like
sometimes.
3.
I'm kind of guilty of gatekeeping.
There's some stuff that you want to gatekeep, like literally. Like I don't even understand.
But like gatekeep, I don't know, bruh. Just like the whole like underground thing, like you want to be different so bad. Like I get it, like damn, chill. But like you don't have to shame people for liking popular things.
I know there's a reason why it's popular. Like just calm down. Like not
Yeah.
everything's about you, okay?
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Oh,
What's
God.
your?
I
pet
think
peeve?
that like from my own personal experiences with that whole thing is that people don't like popular music because it's like they sold out.
Yeah, I can see what
Right?
you're talking about. Yeah, sold out. Yeah,
Yeah.
get it.
No, there's nothing wrong about people who listen to underground stuff. Sorry, I'm replying to a chat. But there's nothing wrong with people that like underground stuff. It's just like if you make that your whole personality, and then be like,
Be like,
And
yeah, I've been
shame-
listening.
and then shame
for-
people, yeah.
for being.
I don't know. I
local?
don't understand why
That-
you
that
have
doesn't
to.
sound-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it make it better?
Wait, how does
because, because of your music preferences or your music taste?
Yeah.
How does that make you better than me? It's
Like,
just like
yeah, exactly.
And you
What's
use
the
that
point?
to make you think that you're more superior in
Yeah.
what kind of music you listen to.
right.
Like, what's the
Right,
point
yeah.
of saying that? Like, how is that gonna make anybody better in this situation? Like, I get that it's like I get that's like how you see, like, interpret other people, but it's like, how is that
it doesn't make you more
it doesn't make anything better. Like, what is it gonna help in the world? Like, it's not helping anything, so might as well just not say it. Like, just mind your own business.
Well, the music you listen to doesn't really define who you are. It's just
it's just if you like
things that make your ears happy.
Yeah, like whatever appeals to you appeals to you. Like, not everybody is gonna like.
If you truly love music, you want to shape people
for the
music.
For the music, yes.
You can't say that you love music until
unless you really
appreciate music.
I learned that in college, actually.
Because people make music for people to listen to, not for you just to listen to. Like, that's not your personal artist.
Yeah.
Like, there's other people that listen to, and you're not gonna be the only one that listens to it. Like,
no, I get it.
Yeah, sorry. Ranting.
Okay.
Ranting.
Okay.
My pet peeve.
You gotta bring this up because we're about to end soon.
You can go a little over. I don't know.
Okay.
You got I have 9:55 on my watch.
Well,
anyway,
keep going.
Biggest pet peeve. Being on time.
Or not being on time. Sorry, because
being on time. Ladies. Being on time.
Okay.
Why? A lot of people don't think it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal.
Okay, I know what she's gonna say.
Tell them what I'm gonna say, Adina.
This is what she's gonna say, you guys. She's gonna be like, she texts, say that we're in a meeting, right? And we say 4:30, and we don't come out until
that's not what she's gonna say.
That's what you're saying, though. That's what. It's
well, you guys have your mics. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
No,
okay.
we need a big mic.
You guys, I'm gonna say it loud for the people in the back. All right.
Yeah. People in the back. Go ahead.
The 2 viewers.
When you're not on time, it's not affecting you. It's affecting the other person's time, or the other person that's waiting for you their time.
You are disrespecting me when you are not on time.
Okay, I agree with that.
100%.
I'm sorry.
Disrespecting that person. If you say you're going to meet somebody at 5 o'clock, you better be there at 5 o'clock or 5. You're already late if you're not 5 minutes early.
My ASB teacher, her quote.
Yeah.
If you are early, you are on time.
Yeah.
If you are on time, you are late.
You're already late. Yeah. Absolutely. I think 100% it is a disrespect if you are not on time. If you're not on time. It's complete disrespect. Because this is why, guys. This is why. Time, you will never get it back.
There's no money in the world you can pay for time. Nothing you can do about it.
You will never get it back.
1 minute
that
wasted,
5 minutes that I sat there, or the 10 minutes I sat there waiting for your ass to come
10 minutes off of my
10
lifetime.
minutes off my life.
You're not getting that back, guys.
Life is too short.
You could have just did something with those 10 minutes, but you had to wait for the person.
Yeah.
I'm guilty.
Guilty.
I'm sorry.
We're all guilty.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm on time too, and I really try to be. I mean, like, that's why I always be rushing you guys, because like, come on, guys, we gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, it's especially annoying for me is because I have so much to do during the day. You know what I mean? And I honestly, my day is so broken up because of everybody else's schedule. Like, for me, it's like I am breaking up my day. I'm, doing all these things, not putting my priorities first because I have to accommodate everybody else.
Okay.
So when you guys aren't on time, it's like, come on, dude, really? Like, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this as a favor. I'm taking you guys to school as a favor. Y'all can walk,
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to see you guys walk to school because it's freaking cold outside now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or it's a hot day. But the least you can do is just be on time. Please.
Okay.
I will never get my time back. Please. I'm
I
like,
understand.
actually, right now, I feel like I'm already halfway through my life. I'm 41 years old. Some people don't even live to 80. You know what I mean? Like, so I could be like over half my life. I could be dead in like 20 years, and like I already lived more than half my life. So please don't waste my time. Don't waste anybody's
That's valid.
time.
That's valid.
Valid.
You never
Valid.
get the time back.
Valid. A pop. Valid.
Okay.
So
Anyway, any others?
Other pet peeves.
You're on mute, by the way.
Oh, am I? Oh.
Press the button.
Oh,
I don't know how much
about our
you
Okay,
heard, but
we gotta do something about our rudimentary equipment here.
Our rudimentary.
But anyway, we hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. It's about an hour, although I'd love to talk to everybody more. We kind of need to like save our thoughts.
Because
we have a lot of topics that we didn't discuss today.
you can save it for this.
Well, I've been listing stuff. But if you guys want to hear us talk about anything else,
let us know. Right now.
Put it in the chats, or you guys can email us, rootedinnar@gmail.com. You can follow us on YouTube.
You can follow us on Instagram and DM us the ideas if you want, because we're going to be looking at our Instagram 24/7.
Yeah. But basically, what you guys are watching is how I interact with my kids. I don't know. I don't know how many parents would, number one, be willing to do a podcast with their kids, but also interact with their kids. Like truly interact with their kids. Like I do. I'm not sure. To me, it doesn't sound like there's very many parents that.
I don't think there's.
Huh? I don't think there's.
To like have these kinds of conversations with you, like really open, really honest, and just I think it's nice for people to see that a relationship like this, like I have with my kids, is possible if you just keep an open mind. So and same with kids too, because like I know how it is being a teenager. You also don't want to talk to your parents, but I think part of that is because the parents don't really make an effort to like want to hear them. So hopefully this inspires some parents out there to really get conversations going with their own kids and really get to know your kids. But so anyway, if you have any topics, let us know. Join us next Wednesday
at 9, and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Make sure you eat.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Eat it up. Eat it up, obviously. And remember what you're thankful for. Be grateful for.
Absolutely.
Yes. Grateful, thankful.
Always, not just tomorrow.
Yeah,
always count your blessings out.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Do you have an end scene? Huh? We should make an end scene.
Oh yeah, we should make
Anyways, bye guys.
Bye.
Oh wait, you have to say bye your thing, play.
Oh you gotta do your little
Oh, it's still live?
Yeah. Like rude. What are you doing?
Oh. Bye-bye, my little saplings. Love you guys so much, and make sure you stay rooted in Narra. Bye. That was